Hey everybody, today we're wrapping up our discussion on event marketing strategies and ideas. And the two strategies I'm giving you today can actually be used with all the other strategies and should be used with all the other strategies I've already given you. So the first strategy is to create that fear of missing out. You want people to really want to be at your event because they feel like they're going to miss out on something that can help them with their career or whatever it might be that you're going to be doing. So create that fear of missing out. And how can you do that? Well, one way to get people to open your email is to put, "You don't want to miss this event," in the subject line. That in the subject line will get people to say, "What event? I better open it and find out because I don't want to miss it." All right. Another thing you can do is to record a video. We talked in the past about using Facebook Live, posting on social media. We'll record a video, possibly of you standing in the empty conference room where you're going to have your event. And while you're standing there, you can just turn and talk. And while you're turning and talking, you can say something like, "In just a couple of weeks, this conference room is going to be filled with your peers. It's going to be filled with people wanting to learn about and then talk about whatever the topics are that you're going to be discussing in that event. And they're going to get the feel for what's going to be going on, and they're going to want to be at that event." Now, my second tip or strategy I want to give you today is to actually promise them a good time and then deliver it. So promise a good time and deliver. Now, that could be a little bit tricky. Depends on the type of event you're doing. But no matter what size of event, you can promise that good time. And I want to talk about first, large events. Something like a conference. People attending a conference, a lot of times they're attending with their spouse. So something that you would want to do is to include activities that their spouse can do while you're putting on the conference for the attendees. So include a list in there. People are going to say, "Oh, wow, you can go do this and do that while I'm sitting in my boring meetings." Create, promise a good time. The other thing you can do is, a lot of these conferences have happy hours. Make sure you show pictures of maybe previous events, happy hour, all the people having a good time. The other thing you can do, put in the agenda. When people see all the information that they're going to be learning at your conference, they know that it's going to be a good conference, and they know that they're going to have a good time. And a lot of these conferences are held in hotels, so feature the hotel as a destination point. You can put in pictures of the restaurant, pictures of the swimming pool. If the hotel is on the beach, show the beach. Promise that good time. Now, we can't all do events like a conference. Maybe you're just having a small event. Do something like a lunch and learn. Feature the food and the camaraderie that you're going to have, learning together and solving issues and problems and becoming a better salesperson or whatever the event is about. Focus on how you can have a good time with those people who are attending the event. And oftentimes, food represents a good time. So feature the food in your lunch and learn is a good thing to do. Once again, you'll want to feature your agenda. So some of the things are the same. Now, to make sure that people, once they get there, have that good time, you want to schedule things out. And don't schedule things out to the point where there isn't a second for something to go wrong. Because inevitably, something's going to go wrong. A speaker might get held up in traffic. Something could, just throw you off by a little bit, and that throws off your whole event. Plan for that. Make sure that you have little gaps in there that can be added or left out if needed so that you're not thrown off schedule. So those are the things that I wanted to talk to you today about. 1, the fear of missing out, and 2, promise a good time and deliver.